What is up, guys? Diplex here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and RobZ Realism mod. You can hear and see the Flak 88s in the distance back there, shelling allied troops on the beaches and in the water, or on the water, I suppose. I'm not sure they're actually in the water. Some might be though, because of course they're getting hit by German artillery. So here we are, Pointe du Hoc, or Pointe du Hoc. We've done this battle 2 times previously, once in 2016 and once in 2017, around the same time. So we're gonna revisit it for 2018, and it's going to continuously get better. What I think I'm gonna do this month is revisit a lot of old battles and improve them. Like in 2016, it snowed. I don't know why, but it snowed. I chose a skybox that had snow in it. It did not snow in France in June. Maybe it has snowed in France in June, but like not in Normandy, you know? Anyway, what the fuck was that? What happened? What the that scared the shit out of me. I think one of the guns hit something. Perhaps something. Anyway. Right, back to business. I hope everyone had a safe and fun 4th of July. I personally don't really celebrate the 4th of July because I'm not American, but I know that like 60% of my viewers celebrate it, so I figured I'd ask if you guys had a nice time. I kind of do celebrate it a tiny bit because I've lived in the States. In 2016, I lived in Florida. I think a lot of you know. But anyway, I bought some American beer, and thankfully also a lot of European beer, so the evening wasn't. Anyway, right, we're gonna go ahead and be Navy Beach Battalion again. I don't think they had Navy Beach Battalion here in Pointe du Hoc because this was a much smaller landing than Omaha Beach and all that. But we're gonna make sure that the Rangers get out of the boat and onto the ladders and then up here. So what is improved this time around? Well, first of all, RobZ Realism mod is better 2018 than it was in 2016. Also, we've got a lot of better skins. It hits something again. I'm seriously not sure if it's hitting airplanes or something. I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't know. I just not like I didn't make the battle or anything. Of course, I made the battle in 2017. We were on a battle that I didn't make. So once again, I feel like it's really nice to revisit this a year later again. For the 3rd time, and hopefully the best time around. So yeah, better skins, better models, and you know, we've got mortars on the beach. We're gonna get troops up here. We've got a lot of Germans around here in cool uniforms and weapons. This guy's got a shrubbery on his helmet to aid his camouflage and to reduce his detection rate. I mean, I don't even know what the hell that's meant. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the battle. I need to be ready to send 1 platoon of Rangers up the ladders and ropes. We've got ourselves a very small foothold here. And yeah, but we're being pushed back. So this is sort of like right at the start of the battle. It would be hard to like get people up here and simulate all the ropes being fired up onto the cliff wall by the Higgins boats and everything, like the actual initial part of the landing. So we're simulating just minutes after the first platoon scaled the cliff, you know, after the first Germans were beat back. So they didn't really have a lot of troops here by the actual cliff itself. The cliff wall or whatever. They've got troops back in the trenches, so they were already prepared for a defense further back. So we need to be careful now. We're awaiting more troops, but we gotta be slow and steady here. We have to slowly bring our Rangers up here because we don't want to get pushed off entirely. We will lose our foothold, and German troops will knock us out, and we will fail our task here today. That is not the goal. We have 2 mortars down below. They're going to continue opening fire. We're also receiving some naval support. I think you might have seen a few rounds land here earlier. They helped us with some of the work, I hope. The next platoon is now about to land, and as soon as we get these guys up, we can bring some more firepower to the table. So I didn't expect it. I haven't heard it or seen it during my test runs, but we're actually enjoying a few seconds of ceasefire. The only things making sounds right now are the mortars and flaks in the distance, but that is about it. We're about to get some more Rangers up here. All right, let's bring some guys up. Let's try and get some covering fire going here. This has to happen sort of simultaneously, or it backfires, and our troops get slaughtered one by one. There we go. I think we're starting to get a hold here now. Let's get some more troops up there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, bazooka away. Nice to see. Here we go. Rangers, lead the way. There we go. Yeah, okay, okay. And we should have another platoon on the way as well. Let's get some Rangers up here. All right, I'm going to stop with that whole Ranger voice that I get going sometimes. Sorry, it's just, I play a lot of video games, okay? I play a lot of Company of Heroes and all that stuff. And, you know, they make their different unique sounds. They just sound a little tougher than the original regular GIs, okay? So, I got to toughen up a little bit when I play with them Rangers. Rangers. All right, let's get these guys up. Also, I might have, like, played this game right now on a slightly too high a volume on my headset, so I'm, like, I'm catching myself screaming at times. So I'm gonna have to make sure that gets adjusted for the future. Don't want to blow your ears out. All right, so we're actually on the roll right now. The first platoon did not quite get up there, but the second wave, the second boat carrying another 30 men, another 30 Rangers, broke through the first line. So now we're going to put troops here in the trenches. And right about now, our Rangers will be autonomous, right? So all the soldiers you can see are on free move. So I'm going to just select their squads and make sure they're not acting as squads, because the squads in this game aren't very smart. They move as like a total war formation. They move as a Roman cohort. And that is never good against MGs or mortars or anything that Jerry has up its sleeve. Or its sleeve, their sleeve, I don't know. But yeah, so it's better if they can just act alone. Even though this is a war, is a team game. Anyway, yeah, you catch my drift. I don't need to explain it anymore. So we gotta make sure they do this endeavor on their own, but as a team. Mortars are still supporting. Our goal is to knock out the German HQ back there. That is our goal. I am a firm believer that we will succeed today. And as soon as well, there's just more Rangers arriving all the time, but we shouldn't expect all too many more boats. As soon as I've unloaded these guys, I'll take a small break. I think we can expect another platoon or two of more Rangers, but I want to get up there and watch more of the action. Being a Navy battalion boss, or Navy Beach Battalion commander or dude. God, I'm really not going with the military terms today. But yeah, working that part of the beach is just a lot of pain. A lot of stuff needs to be done. A lot of macroing and microing, as you can tell. Doing all them logistic works. All right, so another set of Rangers arrived. You know what? I could send them up, but honestly, I think we're doing just fine with the amount of troops we have here. We're going to let these guys go on the clearing mission that they are on, and we're just going to enjoy some action. I'm going to try and give us a few minutes here of epic trench clearing with Rangers. This is probably what the majority of you wanted to see, not me unloading troops from Higgins boats and sending them up ladders. Even less so, failing with my military terms and overall language. But yeah, we're going to knock out those flak 88s. I think they're gone. They're not firing anymore. We have a few German. Ooh, nice. Look at these Germans back here. I love a German soldier without a helmet. It reminds me of Saving Private Ryan. Up him. Up him. Fuck Hitler. You know, that guy that's like... that they let go. The one who defended the radar station. Yeah, he was one of them at least. Alright, we are making a lot of progress here. This is good. And this is also happening a little bit faster than I had predicted. But the German resistance is not dead and wiped out yet. There's more troops back here. This is probably not going to be as hard as actually getting up here, but it is definitely going to require more manpower. We might have to send up a few more waves. Otherwise, we're just going to enjoy the troops moving here. The Rangers are better. I think the mod has definitely tweaked these guys. They seem to just be performing better. Oh, do you hear that back there? That's an MG-42. We got more Grenadiers back here. Oh, two MG-42s there, side by side. Yeah, the battle is far from over. We cleared out the trenches pretty efficiently once we got some real manpower and some real numbers up here. Things definitely changed, but it's far from over. So I think to be on the safe side, let's get another platoon up and going. We don't want to run out of manpower. we'll have one to remain here in the boat as sort of reserves. And we'll send a few more up. They will autonomously join the fight as soon as they make it up there. You just gotta get them going a little bit, and the rest of the work will be carried out by themselves. Carrying that Garand. Got troops moving up to a big crater. They're going to use it as cover. I'm not seeing a lot of Germans by the actual headquarters. I think they're focused around it. There's a few fighting among the ruins here. There's a few in cover behind a few barrels. But overall, they're not focusing their defense here in the actual courtyard or in the small building complex. They're actually mostly out here on the side. They have a roadblock set up. Lots of German infantry over here. A Pak 40. A Pak 40. This could be nasty. It's going to be firing those 75mm HE shells at our Ranger infantry moving up. And that is going to cost us a lot of manpower for sure. We'll see if the Germans... oh, yeah, there we go. It's going to open up for the first time, as far as I'm concerned. I don't think we took any casualties, but that sends a pretty straight message. Don't mess with it. Alright, let's do a little maneuvering here, just to get these guys around and onto the right side. Are those our mortars or German artillery? Because I don't think ours can reach that far in. You know, maybe they can, maybe they can't. I just don't know. Alright, now we're getting more infantry up here. This is good. Yeah, move around, guys. Move around. There we go. Oh, shit! He was obliterated. He was literally blown to pieces. Well, that is one hell of a way to go. Probably a pretty good way to go, though, because you're just gone instantly. You're worse to just spill your guts and cry for mama on the beach. Everything is just Saving Private Ryan references nowadays. I don't know why. It's just a complete war movie, I suppose. It's just a beautiful, beautiful thing. All right. I think we're putting our bazookas to work because we've actually blown this position away, and a lot of the German soldiers are dead too. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Like, German troops here on the outside by the force line. Grenadiers are here and there. Yeah, they're actually, like, swarming here on the outside, but our Rangers are just clearing the house. Oh, that's cool. Squad leader with an MP40. He's going to have his word come through. He's hiding. I think he might be undetected. I think he might actually be, like, invisible right now. What is he going to do? Oh, no. Oh, that doesn't bode well at all. They're gonna sort him out. But look at that. German reinforcements, half-track coming down the road with lots of infantry. Oh, no. This is not looking good at all, and the Americans were just getting a hang of the situation. They're actually capturing the headquarters itself. Pak 40 still active and in combat. This MG42, or it's actually an MG34 here on the half-track. It's going to mow down a lot of troops, but like that suppressing fire is just going to gun down the gunner. Yeah, this half-track is not the... it's not going to withstand a BAR and a bazooka, so it's going to lose its crew there. The last guy's going to crawl out and be shot out on the ground. That's one cool way for it to go, though, out there in the open by the crossroads. Pak 40 opening up close. That is really dangerous close. Rounds landing really close. Yeah, but we got some U.S. infantry moving in on it right now. Rangers are opening up. It's not going to be able to withstand the pressure. There goes another bazooka round, and it is gone. One rocket took out the crew, and more Rangers are now clearing out the area, eliminating German infantry outside. It's been a pretty swift battle, I'm not gonna lie, and unfortunately the majority of the start went to me like having to get troops up onto the cliff, like onto the hill, the mountain. What is this? This is water, beach, cliff, ground, just up on the top, I suppose? Yes, I suppose, yes. And we didn't have to use... Oh man, we had another... Oh man, we had more boats. Okay, we had a lot more boats to use. We had another 120 men to use. And trust me, when testing, I make sure I have enough. Not a ridiculous amount, just enough. And I mean, we just made way. I think that half track was meant to be able to make it down the road here and to like support the hold of this road, but the American troops that Rangers just swept through. Very interesting indeed. So, sorry for missing out on some of the action here by the trenches, but we caught some cool glimpses over here. I had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed this scenario as well. We revisited Pointe du Hoc. I'm not sure it was much better than 2016 or 2017, but I enjoyed it. I hope you did too. Here are the casualties. We'll mark the Americans in yellow and the Germans in red. It took us a while to get this, but after that, oh man, we took a lot of casualties up here by the bunker too. This is just something I didn't really see. It's interesting how quick it can happen. And of course, we had a lot of German casualties out here in the forest and by the crossroad. Like, it's just so much more than you can actually see at times. It's good to be back, though, in Men of War Assault Squad 2. So let me know in the comment section down below what other favorite classic battles you would like me to make, and I'll be back on that soon. Sorry for no face cam intro. I'll be back on that soon as well, and thank you for enjoying and watching and rating the Tutorial Creek video I did this Monday. It took a lot of work. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you guys tomorrow in another video. Bye.